You are seeing this message for a reason. And no, this is not random. Something is unfolding behind the scenes, something intense, emotional, and life-shifting. A person who fell deeply in love with you is about to do something bold, decisive, and shocking. And the energy around this is impossible to ignore. As I tune into this reading on Lana, I can feel a rush of urgency mixed with destiny, like the universe itself is leaning in closer, whispering, "Pay attention. This is important." The moment I laid the cards down, three energies jumped out immediately. The Lovers, the Knight of Cups, and Death. Just hearing these names together should already send chills through you. This is not about loss. This is about transformation, a powerful ending that gives birth to a new beginning. Someone's feelings for you have reached a point where staying silent is no longer an option. What they're about to do is driven by love that has grown too heavy to carry quietly. There is deep emotion here, the kind that keeps someone awake at night, replaying moments with you, wondering, what if? This person didn't fall for you lightly. They resisted it, denied it, tried to bury it, but love doesn't listen to fear. And now, a chapter in their life is closing so another one can begin, one that involves you in a way you may not be expecting at all. Pause for a moment, breathe, because this is only the beginning. What they are about to do changes the direction of this connection completely, and once it starts, there is no turning back. Angels have three messages for you today. One is about the deep, undeniable love someone has developed for you, a love that has been quietly growing but is now ready to emerge with force and intensity. The cards that have appeared to reveal this story are the Lovers, the Knight of Cups, and Death. Together, they tell a tale of passion, soul-deep connection, and a transformation that cannot be ignored. The Lover's card opens this story, and its message is powerful. It speaks of a connection that is not simply attraction, but a recognition of something extraordinary in you. This person sees you in a way no one else does. Their heart recognizes your soul's light, and it stirs emotions that are both thrilling and overwhelming. The Lovers indicate that they are at a crossroads, a point where they can no longer deny the truth of their feelings. Their heart is awake, trembling, and drawn to yours in ways that feel fated. They are captivated by your presence, enchanted by your energy, and aware that what they feel for you is rare, extraordinary, and transformative. The card also reveals a longing for honesty, for closeness, and for the kind of connection that goes beyond the surface. It's as if their heart has been waiting for you without even realizing it, and now the moment has arrived where they can no longer hide the depth of their emotions. The Knight of Cups takes the story further, showing the emotional courage and action that is soon to follow. This person is no longer just feeling love in secret. They are ready to act on it. The Knight of Cups represents the energy of a messenger of the heart, someone who expresses emotions through words, gestures, and devotion. Their love is not quiet or tentative. It is romantic, heartfelt, and unstoppable. They are inspired by you, moved by your energy, and compelled to reach out in ways that are tender yet bold. Every thought of you sparks a longing to connect, to make their emotions known, and to show the depth of their admiration. The Knight of Cups also carries a dream-like quality, revealing that this person experiences their love for you in a way that is poetic, soulful, and almost cinematic. They are not thinking about logic or fear. They are thinking about the heart, about the beauty of what is possible between you two, and about the moment when they can finally show you how deeply they care. Then, the Death card appears, and its energy brings transformation, clarity, and inevitability to this story. While the Lovers showed the recognition of a deep bond, and the Knight of Cups revealed the emotional expression ready to emerge, Death signals that this love is changing everything. Their heart is shedding old fears, insecurities, and limitations, breaking down emotional walls that have held them back for far too long. The Death card shows that this is a love that is transforming them at the core, an awakening that is unavoidable, intense, and profound. It is not an ending, but a rebirth. The love they feel for you is reshaping their thoughts, their emotions, and their willingness to be vulnerable. It is breaking down old patterns and preparing them to step fully into a new emotional reality where love is honest, courageous, and unapologetic. When you combine these three cards, the story becomes even more powerful. The Lovers reveal the depth of connection and the soul-stirring recognition of your presence. The Knight of Cups shows that they are ready to act, to express their feelings in ways that are genuine, romantic, and inspired by the heart. And Death signals that their love is transformative. not just for them, but for the connection itself. This person's heart is evolving, breaking free from fear, hesitation, and old emotional habits. The love they feel is awakening a new chapter, one that is impossible to ignore and impossible to resist. The combined energy of these cards also speaks to timing and inevitability. This person's emotions are building, and they cannot stay hidden forever. The lovers show that their heart has already recognized you as someone extraordinary. The Knight of Cups reveals the romantic, tender energy that is ready to move forward, and Death assures that transformation is taking place on a deep, emotional level. Soon, these feelings will emerge in a way that is undeniable, powerful, and life-changing. The connection is moving from thought to action, from longing to expression, and from hidden admiration to full emotional revelation. What is perhaps most beautiful about this combination is how it portrays vulnerability, courage, and authenticity. This is not a casual crush or passing fascination. Their feelings are soul-deep, poetic, and transformative. The Knights of Cups' gestures, the lover's recognition of your true essence, and Death's transformative energy all point to a love that cannot be contained. It is intense, bold, and ready to be acknowledged. Their heart has shifted, their emotions are aligned, and the universe is conspiring to bring this love to light in ways that are meaningful and lasting. The Death card has appeared, and despite its intense appearance, it does not signify an ending in the way most people fear. In the context of someone falling in love with you, it speaks of transformation, deep emotional shifts, and the kind of change that is both inevitable and liberating. This person's heart has experienced a profound awakening. Their feelings for you are not superficial or fleeting. They are reshaping the very way they see themselves, their relationships, and the possibilities of love. The Death card is a signal that something within them is dying. Their old doubts, fears, and emotional walls are breaking down to make way for the raw, undeniable truth of their love for you. This card reflects the internal transformation that has been quietly taking place. Where once there may have been hesitation, confusion, or even resistance, now there is a sense of clarity emerging. Their heart has shifted, and the way they feel about you is nothing like anything they've experienced before. The Death card is not about loss in this scenario. It's about shedding what no longer serves them emotionally. They are moving beyond old fears, insecurities, and patterns that may have kept them from fully embracing love. What you have sparked in them is revolutionary for their soul. It's a love that demands honesty, courage, and surrender. The energy of the Death card also reveals depth and intensity. This is a person who is experiencing a transformation so profound that it feels like their old self is fading away, replaced by someone willing to embrace vulnerability, passion, and emotional authenticity. They are being remade by the force of their feelings for you. Their heart has recognized something extraordinary, something rare, and it has ignited a desire to change, to rise above old limitations, and to step into a new emotional reality where they can love freely and openly. This transformation is intense, sometimes overwhelming, yet absolutely necessary for the love they feel to manifest fully. The Death card also speaks of inevitability. Transformation is not optional here. It is unavoidable. This person cannot continue as they were, emotionally or spiritually. Their love for you is pulling them forward into a new chapter, one that is guided by honesty, passion, and authenticity. They are shedding the old layers of fear, hesitation, or emotional restraint, and they are stepping into a version of themselves that is ready to give and receive love without holding back. In other words, this love has broken open a door that can never be closed, a door to emotional depth, connection, and intimacy. There is also a sense of release in this card. They are letting go of anything that would prevent them from fully experiencing their emotions for you. It could be past heartbreak, old patterns of avoidance, or fear of vulnerability. The Death card signals that these obstacles are dissolving. They are ready to embrace the truth of what they feel for you, even if it means confronting their own fears or taking steps that feel risky. This is a love that demands honesty, a love that cannot be contained by old emotional habits, and a love that is ready to emerge stronger, clearer, and more determined than ever. The Death card's energy is transformative not only for them, but for the connection itself. It suggests that the dynamic between you is changing profoundly. What was once uncertain or hidden is now evolving into something undeniable and powerful. Their feelings are no longer quiet or tentative. They are growing, intensifying, and demanding expression. The card signals that the next stage of this love will be marked by clarity, decisiveness, and emotional courage. It is as though the universe itself is urging them to step forward and reveal the truth of what has taken root in their heart. Finally, the Death card encourages you to recognize the power of change in love. This person's feelings are not just a passing phase. They are a transformative force. The love they feel is reshaping them, breaking old barriers, and leading them toward emotional honesty and connection. It's a love that cannot remain hidden forever. It is evolving, becoming stronger, and moving toward a moment of revelation. This is a card of profound transformation, one that signals that something essential is ending so that something extraordinary can begin. In conclusion, the Death card reveals that the person who has fallen in love with you is experiencing a deep, transformative emotional awakening. Their heart is shedding old fears, insecurities, and limitations, making way for a love that is bold, honest, and inevitable. They are being remade by the intensity of their feelings, moving toward a new emotional reality where vulnerability, passion, and truth guide their actions. This is not the end. It is a rebirth of love, a powerful transformation that signals the arrival of something real, profound, and unavoidable. Their love for you is reshaping them, and it is only a matter of time before this transformation manifests in ways that cannot be ignored. The Knight of Cups has appeared, and the energy surrounding this card is dripping with romance, charm, and heartfelt emotion. This card is a messenger of love, and in the context of someone falling deeply for you, it speaks of emotions that are not only intense, but also courageous. The Knight of Cups represents a person who is ready to move forward emotionally, someone who is willing to take a leap of faith in matters of the heart. This is the kind of energy that doesn't wait passively. It is a love that seeks, pursues, and expresses itself in ways that are tender yet bold. When the Knight of Cups shows up, it tells us that this person is guided by their heart above all else. Logic and hesitation may have tried to hold them back, but their emotions are too strong to ignore. They are captivated by you, inspired by the way you make life feel brighter and more meaningful. Every thought of you stirs their soul, and the more they try to suppress it, the stronger the pull becomes. This is someone who is not just in love. They are enchanted, almost consumed by the feelings you awaken in them. There is a sense of urgency in their emotions, as if every moment spent without expressing their love feels like an eternity. The Knight of Cups also speaks of gestures, messages, and efforts to connect. This person is not content to keep their feelings hidden. They are the type who will find ways to reach out, to show their affection in ways that are heartfelt and romantic. Whether it's through words, actions, or subtle signs of admiration, they are constantly seeking ways to make their love known. There's a dreamlike quality to their emotions, a poetic and almost cinematic way in which they experience their feelings for you. Their heart is overflowing, and they are ready to share it in whatever way they can, even if it feels vulnerable or daring. One of the most beautiful aspects of the Knight of Cups is his sincerity. This is not a superficial crush or a fleeting infatuation. The emotions at play are genuine, heartfelt, and deeply meaningful. They are seeing you for who you truly are. Not just the surface-level charm or beauty, but the soul beneath it all. This person is drawn to your essence, to the unique energy you radiate, and it has stirred something inside them that cannot be ignored. They are enchanted, inspired, and profoundly moved by the very thought of you. At the same time, the Knight of Cups carries a message of patience and timing. While their heart is eager, there may still be moments of hesitation. Moments when they question how to express their love or fear that their feelings might not be received. Yet, the energy of this card reassures us that when they do act, it will be with intention, care, and sincerity. Every step they take toward you will be deliberate, thoughtful, and filled with romantic purpose. Their love is not reckless, it is considered, yet driven by the purest emotions. The Knight of Cups also signals emotional depth and the willingness to be vulnerable. Falling in love can be frightening, and yet this person is ready to open themselves completely to the possibility of connection with you. Their heart is on the line, and they feel every emotion with intensity. There is a sense of devotion and admiration that goes beyond simple attraction. They are enchanted not only by who you are, but by the idea of a bond, a relationship, and the shared emotional journey that love can bring. Finally, this card is about movement and progression. The Knight of Cups doesn't stay in one place emotionally. Once he has felt the pull of love, he moves forward, carrying his heart openly and passionately toward the person who has captured it. In this context, it indicates that the person who has fallen for you is getting ready to take action, whether it's through confession, romantic gestures, or simply making their feelings known. Their emotions will soon translate into tangible expressions of love. The heart cannot be contained forever, and this knight is ready to cross any distance, emotional or physical, to reach you. In conclusion, the Knight of Cups reveals a person whose heart is full, whose intentions are pure, and whose love for you is profound and unavoidable. They are inspired by you, captivated by your energy, and ready to express emotions that are both tender and bold. This is a love that is moving, sincere, and transformative, a message of deep connection that cannot be ignored. The Knight of Cups signals that the moment of emotional expression is near, and the love that is quietly grown is about to reveal itself in all its heartfelt beauty. The Lover's card has appeared, and it carries a message that's impossible to ignore. When you see this card, especially in the context of someone falling deeply in love with you, it speaks of a connection that is not just fleeting or surface level. This is a bond that shakes the very foundation of the heart, one that awakens emotions that have long been dormant. The energy around this person is intense, magnetic, and full of undeniable attraction. They are captivated by you in ways they might not even fully understand themselves yet, and their feelings are becoming impossible to hide. There's a part of them that is trembling, almost in awe of the love they feel, and this is exactly why they may be hesitant or unsure of how to express it. The Lover's card is about more than just romantic attraction. It reflects choices, soul connections, and emotional alignment. In this scenario, it tells us that the person who has fallen for you is reaching a crossroads. Their heart has recognized something extraordinary in you, something they have never felt before. It's as if they are waking up to a truth they cannot deny, one that has been quietly building for some time. They may have tried to push it aside, tried to ignore the intensity of what they feel, but the energy of the Lovers does not allow for half measures. It demands acknowledgement. It demands courage. This is the moment where their emotions are ready to break through, where the reality of their love is becoming too strong to contain. What's so compelling about this card is how it shines a light on vulnerability. When someone falls in love, there is always a part of them that feels exposed, open to rejection, and completely seen. The Lovers indicate that this person sees you not just with their eyes, but with their soul. They recognize your light, your energy, and the way you make the world around you feel more vibrant. It's a recognition that goes beyond physical attraction. It is admiration, reverence, and an almost sacred fascination. They are experiencing a pull so strong that it's hard to think logically, to act cautiously. Their emotions are raw, pure, and urgent. At the same time, the Lover's card speaks of reflection and choice. This person may be grappling with the weight of their feelings. Falling in love is beautiful, but it also comes with fear. The fear of being vulnerable, of missteps, of losing what they already have or the life they've built. Their heart is screaming for honesty, yet their mind may be tangled in hesitation. The message here is clear. This is not a passing fancy. Their love is significant, and it is reaching a tipping point where action will soon follow. They may have hidden their emotions for now, but soon the depth of their feelings will become impossible to conceal. The energy of the Lovers is also deeply transformative. It suggests that their love for you is not just changing them, it's opening their eyes to new possibilities, new ways of seeing the world, and new ways of feeling. They are learning what it means to care for someone unconditionally, what it means to prioritize a heart that has touched theirs so profoundly. It's awakening a side of them that they may have kept hidden, a part of their soul that only true love can reveal. In essence, they are being reshaped by their connection to you, and this transformation is both thrilling and overwhelming for them. Finally, the Lover's card carries a message of inevitability. The pull they feel toward you cannot be denied. The universe is aligning circumstances, timing, and energies in a way that makes this connection feel fated, destined, and incredibly potent. If you pay attention to the signs, you will see subtle hints of their admiration, their longing, and their deep emotional investment. Even if they have yet to confess, their heart has already spoken loudly. This card reminds you that love like this cannot be ignored. It demands recognition, courage, and the willingness to embrace what is coming. In conclusion, The Lover's card reveals that someone who has fallen in love with you is experiencing a profound, soul-stirring attraction that is reshaping their heart and their life. Their feelings are deep, honest, and transformative, and the time is nearing when their emotions can no longer be contained. They are on the verge of expressing a love that is sincere, powerful, and impossible to overlook. This is the energy surrounding them, and it is as intense as it is beautiful.